Welcome to Midway Minute, everybody. My name is Scott Koral. He is Kevin Kaduk. And subscribe to the newsletter at midwayminute.win and become one of our super friends. Kevin, it's time for instant grades in the Bears' 17-13 win over the New York Giants. Where do you want to start? Maybe we start with the quarterback play.
You know, it begins and ends with Trubisky, so we may as well start there. This is never easy, but it was not Mitch's fault today, and I just thought that he was a solid B. I think you agree with me, right?
I agree. I think Trubisky played great in the first half, had chances to be even better in the first half if Miller makes that catch. But the second half was a mixed bag. But I don't think even his two interceptions were his fault. They could have been placed a little bit better, but he wasn't very far off. And I didn't think he had bad decisions. And he didn't really make one bad throw. The interceptions might be considered.
He was 18 of 28 for just shy of 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I thought it was the type of game that you need for Mitch Trubisky if you have a world-class defense, which the Bears are supposed to have. We didn't see that today, but Trubisky, I thought, made some great plays. His feet kept things alive for the Montgomery touchdown on the opening drive.
Yep.
And he moved Darnell Mooney into position on that touchdown at the end of the first half. So, to me, I just thought it was great all the way around. And if you're out there blaming Mitch Trubisky for anything that happened, you just got to check the priorities in life.
Yeah,
right.
not
Let's
today.
Let's move on to that receivers group because I saw that look that you gave Anthony Miller. And I know you want to give Anthony Miller a grade, and I've got a receiver that I want to give my own grade. So give Anthony Miller your grade.
Yeah, Anthony, Bobby Massie had more catches than you. Bobby Massie is the starting right tackle.
This is my grade for Bobby Massie. Look, Bobby Massie gets an A for his hands because if they don't extend that drive, the Bears are in trouble. You said extend Bobby Massie.
Yeah, I did. You know, I think at this point, maybe Bobby Massie was better than Allen Robinson today. So extend Bobby Massie.
Converted a third down or two, but yeah, he was not great. 3 catches for 33 yards. Got that ball taken away from him by Bradbury, which was an amazing play, probably one of the better defensive plays that we saw in week 2. But yeah, not great. Let's move on to the defense because I think that's going to be the main storyline all this week because the Bears are going to be going into Atlanta, and Atlanta fell, and their defense is terrible, but they can put up some points. Matt Ryan has been around the block a few times, has weapons, and the Bears have not faced weapons yet. So what did you give the defense against the Giants, against a team that does not have weapons for sure? C.
Honestly, I think I gave him a C. But here's the thing. I think you have to preface it by saying the Giants didn't have Saquon Barkley for most of the game. They lost Sterling Shepard in the second quarter. They only gave up 13 points. But there's something about the pass rush that needs work. And I don't know what exactly it is, but Khalil Mack went up against a rookie tackle for the second straight week, and he got 1 sack, but that was it. Really didn't pressure a lot. There's got to be more out of this.
I just thought the scheming was not great. I think Daniel Jones is not a great quarterback, and they made him sort of look like a passable one. And, there's things to like there. There's ingredients to like. There are plays to like. But in terms of them coming in and saying, hey, this is a defense that can win a Super Bowl with a quarterback, so we're going to go out and get insurance in Nick Foles, I'm not seeing that right now. And to me, for any Bears fan, I think that's what you're most afraid of. So we'll see going forward. I don't think you can give them anything lower than a C because, at the end of the day, you held on. Only 13 points, but a lot of things need to change there, and hopefully they do.
I think one big thing that I'm noticing is Trevathan is out on a lot of passing downs.
Yeah.
They learned after week 1 that he's a step slow, but then that begs the question, why did you give him an extension?
There's some bad money there, so I'm sure Allen Robinson is also wondering that too, although that money wouldn't have gone to him. But coaching, what did you think?
For Matt Nagy, probably for Pagano.
I give Nagy the D, and you might as well give Pagano that too. Nagy, I hated the decision just to bring things in and get conservative. I thought that was a game. You're up 17-3. I think that's something that you can put away. And I thought they did a great job with Montgomery. I think Montgomery gets an A for pretty much his play all day. He went to the locker room and came back. And then his rushes on that final drive of the Bears were great and saved the game for them. But Nagy, just still a little bit too conservative for my liking. And
I'm not sure if he's
conservative.
conservative.
To go for the field goal. The decision to go for the field goal against Santos. Giants need a touchdown either way. Now you give the Giants the ball at the 40 after Santos misses a 49-yard field goal, which is a whole other storyline. But Nagy, not a huge fan today.
I thought it was a mixed bag. You mentioned the aggression and then going conservative, and I wasn't sure if he went conservative or just got too fancy for himself. You talked about Montgomery's rushes on that final drive. Okay, he gets 10 yards on 2 consecutive drives, and then you do a toss to Cordero Patterson?
Yeah.
What are you doing? At some point,
you gotta love it. But Montgomery, I love Jermaine Ifedi gives up a chop block penalty, 1st and 25, and Montgomery says, "I'll just get back all in one." That might have been the play of the game, actually.
And to tell you the truth, Ifedi actually made up for that play for that chop block on that big run by Montgomery. So, I mean, there's still a lot to like with this offense. There were still open receivers.
Yeah.
But I think Nagy has to stop being Look, you're doing some good things. Keep doing them. Don't do the things that aren't working.
Yeah. The good news is they're 2-0. They could be 3-0 for the first time since 2013, going into Atlanta next week. But look, Atlanta, like I say, can put up some points. You can read all about it at Midway Minute, the newsletter. Sign up at midwayminute.win, and we'll be here to talk about it next week.
Yes, sir.